on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. And he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Huskers ready to kick it away first. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And he takes this from inside the 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got room at the 35. He's loose down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisville!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Running inside, it's Nelson. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge.
Makes the grab in their space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
He's going to take a shot, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheel.
Finding some room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Calandria. Finds his man down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get it through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Motion from the wideout. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's looking deep. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now, this guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Gonna look downfield again. Grabs it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. PAT unit on the field. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's run out of bounds at the 41, and he was oh so close to breaking that return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
They're going to ride this running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Here's a heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Booster, booster. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. That's the end of the... And Louisville has the edge. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't make the connection.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. On the move, it's Nelson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Firing to the right, complete. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Grab behind the line. It's Nelson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And that last play will make this 3rd down even more difficult. Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. He's going to run it. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a 4th down.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Touchdown, Nebraska! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Foley. Crosses the 40. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your possessions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. really good job on the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Hand off for Brown. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
Going over the top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
And you make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with Appalachian State taking on the number 21 team, the James Madison Dukes.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And it's the Mountaineers able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense
Caught, and he's got room.
Make it 2 straight victories, and though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Here comes the heat. He's got him. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Just keeps swinging it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Fires to the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut him down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Black 14. Sweep.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Husker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, he tosses it back. It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I love coaches that have fun and take risks and drop the flea flicker, whether it's in high school, peewee football, or college football. This is a play that works. Nice job by the quarterback and the running back on their exchange, and the receiver did a great job selling the stock block before getting behind the DB. Beautiful work.
There's some room. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Brown. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Again, it's Brown. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Deadlocked here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff, Isaac Brown. Here's a little room there. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the counter. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Calandria. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man all by himself. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. One more time, it's Brown. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Off play action. Finds his man. Turns it on at midfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Now on the option. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense has it. They're on the move. All by himself down the middle. The 20. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Oh, man, the defense has just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
And he tacks on the extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This would be a significant upset. Top 10 team losing a game like this, they might feel the sting of that all season. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock.
Maybe some room here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Across the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers! They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Offense is headed back out on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got a man, it's Brown. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. He's at the 20.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to move them on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking for space. It's Nelson. Plows through the defense. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's third and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
A give to Brown. And they're able to make the tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one.